Enti penifo bu baby say, yes, so all ebe hun kromani empoetwa, na chese kromani and na chese action. Enti before a foreigner can get hold of something that belongs to the states, no. Now when him say there have been some deal between the foreigner and a citizen of that state. Enti about the ECG container issue, no. There have been some arrests. I mean, you arresting Kofokobi or Mususu say omo na chese omonsa ehase ebusia aha authentic plus studio making sure so be like you subscribe you are now share amafofo so enya bi ahwe entino in January 2025 ena energy minister John Abdullahi Jinapo edebeto abonti say otete na report kompo aba ekire say over 2,500 containers aka Tema porter yentimi enclear. Enti anam so amache so mo commence investigation. Now this investigation was led by a Professor Innocent Senyo Akwa. No no so an investigation at the beto abonti say. Out of 2,491 containers reported, no. Only 1,134 were accounted for during an independent audit at the ports, leaving 1,357 accounted. Etiano ebeto abonti na Ghana for say any idea na ekoso because na ya say sa containers no si ekika boma amount o ma spend e was sa containers no so no almost 1.5 billion Ghana cedis. Enti se Ghana say anhwe yi a anhwe a yebeko bankrupt if say entimi unclear these containers. Now information bi kompa beto abonti say enkrofo bi e wo port no e de omonsa ato containers no so a omo tonton e de ama private companies so omo fanya ni omo pe. Enti nam so ema energy minister sa babak esa comment etunsa efre national security say omo mbo awon na chese omo ntimi nya investigation. Na omo kwa investigation say si amenu ka say de ya chi 12 Chinese people. Na fensu no Ghana ni ba kwa omo susu say ono na chese ne nsa ehase a omo yesa eniema we
scrap companies. We followed that intel and got to this particular company located in Shire Hills. And we realized that several of these ECG cables have been cut into pieces and then melted into liquid form, molded into round aluminum bars, and then some in powdered form, which they export at very expensive prices. Now, apart from the one that we melt and sell, we also have some stock in this particular warehouse, where the quantity you see here are from so many containers that we have been looking for all this while. We have found these cables here, which was actually sold to them with the connivance of some Ghanaians that we are gathering intelligence to arrest. But so far, on arrival here, we have been able to pick 8 Chinese suspects and then 1 Ghanaian, who is a manager. But the owner of the company, I would prefer to keep the name for now, is on the run. But a team is on manhunt for him. And we are sure very soon he will also be arrested.
Who is this owner and what's his nationality?
The owner is a Chinese. The owner is a Chinese. And the company is known as Ponlock Company Limited. They are solely into scrap materials. That's the aluminium scrap material. They buy and mold into food product and export.
Okay. How long have you been doing this investigation?
In fact, we commenced this investigation about 2 weeks ago, when intelligence came in that these ECG containers are being diverted to various locations. But in actual fact, it started maybe several months ago, even before elections. But it's now that the intel have gotten to us, and we are determined to investigate and get all those who even started. No matter when it started, 2 or 3 years, we are determined to investigate and get the perpetrators arrested.
When you say that it started 2 weeks ago, I mean, we knew that upon the assumption of this administration, at the transition, what the minister said he handed over to him was in excess of about 3,000 or so containers. That to what was well, he mentioned. Yes, he mentioned some amount of containers that are locked up at the port, which remains uncleared. Only for us to get to know yesterday or a day before yesterday that these containers, well over 1,000, have gotten missing. And so, if you started the investigation about just 2 weeks ago, how do you juxtapose the concerns that people raise that these containers go missing under this administration?
As a secretariat, we can only speak to what we know after a complaint or a petition was received. So what I'm trying to say is that they received a petition 2 weeks ago, and what investigation has revealed so far is what I'm speaking to.
A petition from who?
A petition from a citizen of Ghana. It's not even one person. We have several people bringing in petitions, haven't gotten intel about it. So the secretariat picked it up. The secretariat operates in such a way that
na ehwehwem company ya say oma tonton some cables ni bi e de ama company bi e fe no smelter company oma nane cords we and say their cables we into aluminium ache say omo export e de akọ omu krom ena Ghana police for ekochi omo kam ache say they are assisting investigation na say amenu kase bi so hwe video no.
They are currently suspects, and by law they are entitled to a counsel of their own choice. So we'll grant them that opportunity. But of course, within the next 48 hours, we will also exercise our rights by ensuring that we complete investigation and put them before a court of competent jurisdiction. Thank you very much.
And you talk about a court of competent jurisdiction. There's also the issue about where you're going to be taking them next. Are they going to be in the custody of the NIB, or they'll be transferred to the police?
Currently, as I stated earlier on, it is the National Security Secretariat that is in charge of this investigation. So they will definitely be in the custody of the NIB. Thank you.
And with the amount of the cables that you have seen, have you been able to take stock for us to know how much of these cables are in this warehouse, and if your investigations or your intels is also leading to others which are outside of the premises of this place?
When you look at the cables, they weigh several tonnage. Ordinary human beings cannot just lift it up for you to count. We need the machines, especially forklifts, to be able to do that. So for now, what we intend to do is to place 24-hour guard here until we are able to take stock.
So, according to national security for penny, Ochimo say so far na dey omache 12 people, including some one Ghanaian bia almost say also account bi. But then omanya some information we say one of them dwane was Shy Hills. Enti omugu so omudi echi. Say ne etie bia no omede sankofo we ebeba into the book. Na afi so omatimi akwehye omo. Na so omo kwehye omo na so omantimi anya no dia. It means say they are found guilty achese. Yedi omo ebehye embram, yedi omo befa mbra kwan so say na ebeya bibia ebetimi atodi. Now when a Ghana phone to say so far so good no. This is the only president wa ba chese oye ejuma according to Ghanaians, because it is believed say hwe ne ekoso na, that means say during the previous government in the time no, a lot of nema bebre akoso a omantimi anka wasem, because according to energy minister no, o say sa nema we nyina ehia se during the tenure of his excellency the former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wantimi anya hwe na sese no. So man hwe ye pa anhwe in the next 2 years to come Ghana ye be ko bankrupt. Anhwe light won sensem ebe edin e be betimi atape from Nigeria there, I don't know, because Nigeria for more bread, and this is what they are going through. Ebusia aha authentic plus studio. Make sure so be like, you be subscribe, you and share ama fofo so enya bi ahwe.